If you relish the content we put out on our channel and want to see more of it, then all you have to do is smash that red subscribe button right now. Hey there guys, what's up and welcome back to our channel. Injuries are common in sports, but some players manage to injure themselves in the weirdest ways no one could ever imagine. These injuries or terrible accidents happen on the sports field, but some of them happen off the ground as well. As a result, the careers of players get ruined as it forces them to quit. Let us break down 10 of the weirdest injuries in NFL history that'll make your jaws drop. Number 10, Orlando Brown. The first one to mention is when Orlando Brown got hit by a penalty flag in the eye. This huge man played the role of shield for his team in the game on the offensive line. In one of the games against the Jaguars, he was holding the lineman on a play when the referee threw the penalty marker towards him. He got hit in his eye and became enraged. He hit the referee to the ground and was very furious. He got suspended for the remaining season for this act. The metal of the penalty marker caused a massive injury which was nearly close to blinding him for life. Fortunately, he didn't lose his sight, but got a permanent injury to his right eye, which took him 3 full seasons to recover and return to the game. His career life got affected, so he filed a lawsuit against the NFL for $200 million for causing him the injury that also ruined his career. Number 9. Jason PierrePaul. Jason was famous for one more thing, that is every year in July, he would go to his hometown, which is Florida, to light fireworks. This time, he went to light his last fireworks. One of them was not getting the fire, and then all of a sudden, it exploded, leading Jason to the hospital. His right hand was almost gone. The Miami doctors gave his hand 10 surgeries. During the time, he was making a deal with the Giants, but everything was on hold due to this weird and tragic accident. His career was already at risk because he was only 27, and this injury caused more ruins to it. Jason had to put in a lot of effort to get back his hand into working. He lost his index finger and some parts of his hand permanently, but managed to get back on the field.
It went off in my hand right away.
But you didn't have time to even throw.
I didn't have time. I was throwing them all night, and then I light the last one up and it blew up.
Number 8. Plaxico Burress. Plaxico Burress played in the NFL for 12 seasons. His career ended with a weird incident that took place in a nightclub. He was known as the legend for the game against the Patriots when he got the game-winning touchdown in Super Bowl 42. He went to a New York City club to spend some fun time, which unfortunately turned his fate into distress. While walking the stairs, his gun fell from his hips underneath his jeans, and in an attempt to save it from hitting the ground, he accidentally pulled the trigger. The shot passed from the side of the quad. It was not a serious injury, but he got caught for firing his gun in a public area. He was sentenced to prison for 2 years. The Giants got him bail, but he was unable to continue his career like before.
I had my weapon with me, and it wasn't like I was trying to hide it or.
Number 7, Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown was already in a hot climate when he left Pittsburgh and joined the Oakland Raiders. His relations were not very well developed with the new team when he got this weird injury that brought his career to zero. Players go under cryotherapy, that's for those who are in the recovery phase. The old ice bath is replaced by a super frozen room that has negative 100 degrees. There are special rules and precautions given to the players to be sustainable in the room, while Brown ignored these cautions and exposed his feet to the room. He immediately got stage 2 frostbite on his feet. His skin started swelling and shedding. His various blood vessels and nerves got imagined. He was unable to even walk properly, and playing the game was far from his potential. He missed his Raiders training, and eventually his career burnt into ashes. Number 6, Owen Smith. This is the stupidest and weirdest injury that was caused by the player himself. Owen Smith was a massive man, but no matter how huge your body is, you need brains to avoid such injuries. He was a man of muscles that worked for the Seattle Seahawks as a blocking wall. Owen came to the field hitting his head with his helmet before the game got started. In a few moments, the blood started dripping off of his head. His adrenaline was hurt badly that it almost died. This stunt proves how crazy he was. He played the game with a bandaged head and still played well as usual. This man surely is strong and crazy to cause himself injuries. His career was not affected at all, but remained at risk.
This guy does his best Gus Frerotte imitation, but hits his own head. And we understand.
Number 5, Laurent Landry. Laurent Landry is a good and famous American footballer who has played for different teams like the Washington Redskins, New York Jets, Indianapolis Colts, etc. Unfortunately, he turned up with a very weird injury that caused him to stop playing. He missed his training with the Redskins because of a strained groin. Before the training, they all went for a paintball game where he got a strained groin. He only missed his first day and continued practicing from the next day onwards. Number 4, Turk Edwards. This weird injury of a player dates back to 80 years from now. Turk Edwards was the captain of the team Redskins. He went to the ground to toss the coin before the game. After the toss, he shook his hand with the other captain and pivoted back to his sideline, and his cleat hooked to the ground. The injury was so bad that it ended his career. He was unable to play football after the incident. However, he served the team for a few years as a coach. Number 3, Nate Burleson. We can guess that Nate is a foodie who would get his arm cracked from 2 places to save a pizza. He checked on his pizza, which slid down the seat. To fix its place, he overcorrected his steering wheel and got hit on a sideways pole on the highway with a 70-mile-per-hour speed. His career ended, and especially that season.
This plays.
Is it Detroit style?
Detroit style. You
I
got
love
what you
that.
want.
That's
right?
nice. Detroit style's good.
Detroit style's
Underrated
good.
crust.
Yeah,
Yeah.
butter crust, right?
Yeah, Greek
Heavy,
beef.
right?
Tell me
Creams,
about it.
a lot of.
Number 2, Billgrammatica. Billgrammatica was an incredible player. In a December game, he made a 42-yard field goal. He was fist jumping in excitement and as a gesture of celebration when he leaned to the ground holding his knee. After the checkup, he got to know that he broke his ACL while celebrating, which ended his season on the spot and overall NFL career. Number 1, Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson used to play quarterback. As for such players, it's highly recommended to be tough and strong. Deshaun, during a game on Week 8 in the 2019 showdown, got kicked in the eye. He blocked the goal when he got the hit and still managed to get up and threw the final touchdown goal with his blind eye. Let us know your thoughts about these injuries in the comment section below, while also remembering to like, share, and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Bye now.